So I had to plug my phone back in to charge it up, and while I was doing that, I ate some dinner, and then I just went ahead and kind of started just folding my papers and finding papers. So let me just go through what I found. So this is just out of that kit, and then I do have a Halloween party vintage card. It'll just be perfect in there, and some tablet paper, the stationery. I like the oranges. I thought it went well. And then this was the start of what I left the camera off at. I cut that and stuck it in there. So that's the first signature. I'm probably going to put a belly band there. I'm thinking about it. Or at least some, or like one of these, and then put a tag in. Something like that's what where I'm going with that. Alright, so there's one I miscut. That will be the inside of one. That would be the inside of number 2, and then of course I did cut some, put some pages back together from the little golden book itself. I had some parchment I cut and folded, that dictionary page from the Charlie Brown, and then these are my tea-dyed papers I already cut and folded up. I have this in the orange. I have graph. This was a piece I had tea-dyed a while back. It was a big 12 by 12, and I just cut it down and put it in there. This is another piece I had done. And then this is actually wrapping paper. I took a sheet of wrapping paper and just cut it up. I don't know if I doubt I'll use them all, but they're just ready to go. And then a piece of tracing. This is out of a 12 by 12 paper pad. And then another one of the little golden books. And a Cavallini bag that I cut. I cut along, and I probably should do that right there. But I just, like that lifts, so I just put some glue down and then cut there. And so I can put a little tag in there. And then it will set in the signature that way. And this will be the pocket on the other side. So all I got to do now is really just start stacking my signatures, and then I can sew them in and then start embellishing. Where did I just see that lift up at? I just want to make sure that it's glued down. I just had to go get my glasses to put that pin back in that glue, and look, I just did that, turned the camera on, and here I am gluing this flap down. Yeah, glue came out. Alright, so let me put these back on real quick. I'll put the pin back in. Again, I'm trying to do limited editing, so if I stop the camera or whatever, it's just so you don't have to watch the boring parts. Again, that's my first signature. Let me start by doing this. Where's that tea-dyed paper at? I'm looking to the right of me to make sure I didn't put anything down that was supposed to be in this pile here. But I think I'm going to grab a piece of the tea-dyed. And now, you know, a personal preference, but some people don't care if the pages stick out beyond the cover, signature cover, but it matters to me, and I know some people will just end up just cutting it all off, so it's one length. But I'm a cutter as I go. Insert, make sure it fits, then I move on, and that's just how I am. Alright, so far so good. I want to probably, well, you know what, I'll put this little card in there, and I love this writing pad paper. It's always a little short, but it's so cute. And another little golden page. Again, I don't follow the book, so I'm not too concerned. I want to probably do a solid. Let me do this wrapping paper right here. I love the old wrapping paper, but sometimes I don't have any old Halloween paper. You know, you got to work with what you got. And I have some of the new, like this is probably from the 80s, 90s. It's not that old. Did I do the pumpkin parchment yet? No. Let's put a little piece in there. And I like that orange. I think it's food color. I need to do that again. I need to do it when it's warm out so I can, since I don't have the floor space I used to have at the old house. What do I want to do next? Since I cut so many of these, I'm going to insert another one. I try to keep my signatures pretty even. So there's that. 3 more pieces of that. How many do I got here? 1, 2. That's going to be the start of my second signature. We already did a piece of that. That's the middle. That's the middle. That will go over on that pile. Where did I? Yeah, let me put another piece of just regular in. I could probably grab another piece of scrapbook paper if I really wanted to. 13. 14. I'll put that over there, and then where's the middle at? Right here. And what I did is just took that cut apart sheet, and I think I could end up cutting it a little bit shorter, but it all worked out. Yeah. Alright, so let me start my second one. What is the beginning of it? Right here. I just end up gluing a piece of, making a pocket. And I don't know if I'll do the belly band there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And I'll just start layering this one up. Oh, I gotta get a little golden book in because I think I have, how many I got left? 2. One of these. I thought I had, maybe not. I'm gonna do that. And oh, I didn't get any wrapping paper in it. Oh man. Let me go back here and see if I can squeeze a piece in. Stationery sheet, pretty pretty. I don't think I got room for that, or if I can find it maybe in the first signature and then use the middle of this second. Oh, I forgot to get my Cavallini bag in. Alright, well let me count these. I done forgot what I had in this one. This one feels thicker. This one feels a little bit heavier. So 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I'm going to put that cavallini bag right here. Make sure I have it in right. Yeah. And I got anywhere I can put that piece of wrapping paper. Maybe there. We'll break it up a little bit. Okay. So signature 1, signature 2, these are some stickers, and my ruler. There's a tag from the Cavallini collection I just had out, and that can be, I put it in my phone. So now when I go to the store, I'll have it. And these should be nice and dry now. I think it was that one. Little golden book. Ah, my papers are falling. Go back in there. And I got dirt on my fingers from all the papers and the glue, but I put paper clips to hold it in, and then put my holes in, and then just sew it in. So let me get that done, and I'll check back in with you. So I'm poking the holes in my signatures, and I'm like, oh wait, I am going to not hide my signatures. I am going to show them like I did here, because I remember I did that on one and I didn't like the bump. So no, I'm going to make it so you can see them. So I need to glue now while I have the flat surface to do so, and then I'll put my signatures in, and then I'll just cover them over. Now you can see my spine is a little crooked, but I'm going to make the best of it. I don't feel like making a new one. And my goodness. This cap, this glue is going to drive me nuts. So I'm using that tacky glue again. Do I want to use this kind? I think so. Oh, wow. Look at, oh, it's like a big blob came out. Maybe that is what was holding up my glue some. Yeah. Well, that's good news. Okay, I have another paper towel that can pull out. So I'm just gonna try to be a little bit straight. I never am. And maybe, do I want to combine the glues? Nah, I think I'll just stick to this. Although I do want to say I used the tacky glue with this last time, and I got superior hold. So maybe I'll just hit the end of right there with a little bit of tacky, or 3-in-1, just a smidgen, just to give me an extra hold. So I'm just gonna make a small line. I thought about using double-sided tape. I know it kind of glops, you know, that glue does. And then I just want to make sure that fabric's going to be on the inside, the cats are facing up. This is going to go on the outside. I got to leave room for movement. I want to try to straighten that up. There. Yeah, that fabric's just a little bit crooked. I'm going to make sure I can move it. I checked that before I put my holes in. I'm like, oh wait, I have that upside down. So I fixed it. Let me get my other paper towel out. I'm trying to get this done before Halloween. And we have a boatload of stuff coming up this week. Mark's got to get his motorcycle into the garage. So there's a trip to go take care of that. He's got to get it to keep the warranty on it. And it's Halloween this week, and you know the parade is in town for Halloween parade. Is it upright? Yeah. So I just want to put glue there. I don't think that looks too crooked. Is that light? It is still on. Okay. So I gotta remember this side. You gotta remember which way you're gonna go, because you don't want to flip it the wrong way and then you guys kind of start from scratch again. Cover. It's gonna sit nice. Get that. Alright, well, next is letting it dry and sewing in my signatures. I might put my heat gun on it for a little bit just to speed it up so I can get my signatures in. And I'll check back in. So yeah, it's coming along. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, a couple things happened. My light went out. My battery went to 0. I have to plug it in to recharge it. And look, I forgot to add my fabric to put my signature on the outside. So now it's going to be a hidden signature. I'm not worried about it. I have this nice thick ribbon I can use. And I just like all the colors that kind of clash with each other. And I think it'll be fine. I mean, you'll be able to fill it underneath there. But I'm not going to worry about it. Because I don't feel like taking it all back out and starting all over. I only got one in until I realized what I did. I set my book down and I looked. I'm like, oh, wait. Forgot to put my fabric. Or I could take it all back out and start over again. I have not knotted it yet because I was going to get a charm to put in there. What to do. I just, such a pain in the butt. Alright, well, let me take a few, figure out what I'm doing. I'll check back in. Well, I still haven't got a chance to charge my light up, but I did get my signatures in. So this is what I ended up, lost my ribbon, doing. So I did take it back apart so I could put the strings, so you could see my, you know, what do you call that? Whatever, on the outside. And my string. And I did add some ribbon just to kind of, where it was a little rough right there, to kind of just put it together a little bit. And then inside I added a pocket. And I should have tried to trim that up a little bit better before I glued it down. But you can see that's the final result. And it's like on there pretty good. So I'm like, oh, I'll just have to live with it. But here it is. It's done. It's sewn in. And I did put a little charm there. I like the way it turned out. Now I'm kind of tossing around, punching a hole, and putting my ribbon through to close it. But I'm going to wait to see, after I get some decorating on it, what I want to do. Here's one of the bookmarks. I have a tutorial on this, and kind of picture this down here between the signatures, and then this comes over the edge, and there. I like it. It's so cute. Which is which? So, with all that, now I need to do some embellishing on it as well. I want to make some tags and want to add some tickets, and I need to grab my stapler real quick, and I need to grab something else. I just looked at it and said, oh, I need to grab that. So, some tickets. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm sure there's some things I'm forgetting. However, I did grab some tickets. And I have these bottle caps. So I have these in my diet now. When I do my lives on Whatnot, I have a set of 40 for $5. So if you're ever over there and you want to get like this, like 10 of this, 10 of these, 10 of those, and then there's 10 of the chocolate milk caps. It's a good selection. I mean, for $5, you can't beat it. I don't think I've even seen that kind of deal on eBay. Well, I know I have some chocolate milk ones in here. I threw a whole bunch in and brought them home one day. There they are, in the chocolate milk. Maybe we'll put one of them in too, since it's brown and fall color. Sometimes they like to stick to each other. So I'm going to staple a couple of those in. I have my tag maker here. Just all kinds. I really do enjoy the embellishing part of journaling. It's fun. I can get some ephemera out. So I have simple stories, maybe a couple other things. I have my stickers from the kit itself. And I want to start with the belly band. Let me see what paper I have left here. See what we can work with. You could do the stripe down the center. Or we could do the goofy characters, like a strip of them. Get the ruler out of the way. I have these cut aparts. I could just put a couple cut aparts, like a cut apart right there. That one would be cute. See, I like all the plaids and the dots and the pumpkins and all the clash. I find that fun. So maybe we'll do that. Let me get my paper cutter's underneath me. I'm going to cut this off real quick. And now that my light went out, I have to use my glasses a lot more than what I was using them. I'm just going to cut that. And just trim him up. I think I'll probably put a little distress ink on him to rough him up a little bit. And pretty sure I'm going to want to put a little band across the bottom underneath him. Maybe a little something like that. And maybe a little like ticket or something. So we'll make that about 1 inch. And then I can get my sticker sheet out. It's always the hardest thing to use up these stickers that come with it. I do try to use these up. But right now we're just going to play around and see what we like. Where's my distress ink? This might end up being in 2 parts. We'll see. We'll see when you get to this part if I did 1 or if I did 2. Because I'm not sure how much footage I have. And my goodness, does my phone like to fight me sometimes to upload stuff. Probably another reason why I need to get a new phone. Just go ahead and grab one of these spoon tickets. They're not old. I only have 1 roll of old tickets, unfortunately. So if we go like that, and maybe I don't want to staple that, or maybe I want to staple it down here. This is where it gets to be like, where do I want to put what, you know? teeny tiny stapler. Oh, that's not my teeny tiny one. I thought it was. Where is that one at? Well, it's around here. I have the Tim Holtz one. And do we want to glue it all down or leave that open to put a couple of other like fun things in? I kind of feel like, I'm looking at my sticker sheet here, that maybe I could use a little, oh, that is attached. I can cut it. Easy peasy. Like that. Well, that didn't do much, did it? Took a little bit more of that off. Okay, now I gotta do some gluing. Get the stickers off my fingers, of course. So it'll drive me nuts. So all this is going to get glued down. Well, I'm trying to go in a straight line. And then some are going to use that for a pocket. Are we letting that dry? Let me get my double-sided tape out. You can see, right? Yeah. I know suddenly now I'm shadowed and all that other fun stuff, but I do want to make reinforcement on this pocket. Wow. It's down to the end of the tape. So it's going to start being a problem child. That I need probably like a harder card. This is one of those flimsy ones you get for a gift card. Boy, I just ripped that, didn't I? I still have a sticker stuck to me. I'll put a little extra glue right there too. Wow. I just ripped that all apart. There we go. I just want to roll that up in the corner. Then let the top open for the pocket. Oh wait, I said I was also going to reinforce that. There we go. I really gotta look to make sure things are straight. How does that look up there? Does that look pretty straight? And grab my bone folder. Okay, So while that's drying, I am going to grab some paper here and make a couple of tabs. Just fold them in half. And do this one this way. I just got that tab punch. I thought I better get it. I like the ones that the EK Success ones because they collapse down. And let me find my little stapler. Wow, I don't know what I did with it. I think I'll glue these on and then I will turn off the camera and gather up more supplies to finish the embellishing. So I'm going to kind of roll through it and see where I want to put these tabs at. A fun place for a tab, I think, would be here. My idea was I was going to staple it, but I think now I'm just going to glue it and call it good. Something I need to put on my Christmas list for Santa Claus is more glue. More of this kind of glue. I like the metal tip it has, and it's great for paper crafting. And then I'm going to roll back here. I'm going to pick that up so I don't get it over my paper, which I've been known to do. And put it right there. So since I tapped it, maybe I can think of something fun to put here. Fun piece of ephemera or something like that. Another cut apart, or I'm trying to think. Halloween, I'm so limited on Halloween stuff because it's harder to get. The older stuff is, like, you know, I have a gazillion Christmas cards, but I only have a few Halloween cards. And you just can't, to me, I just can't find the stuff like I can Christmas stuff. So I'll go ahead and I'll just stop here for now. And I'm going to find that stapler and I'm going to get some ephemera ready, and then we'll just whip through this and add some and call it good. Okay, I found my mini stapler. I grabbed a couple things. I was digging deep for the Halloween stuff. So back to this. So what I ended up doing is I found this paper bag, and I put some eyelash trim and that Cavallini tag on there, and I figure it can just kind of nestle down in there like that. So I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and glue this bag on and just glue it completely down. And then I thought, well, should I leave that white though, you know, because if, like I did a photo spread, or whoever gets it did a photo spread. But I'm going to go with the bag. I kind of like it that way. So I just got to make some room, and then I'm going to make some tags. And I found some other stickers. And then I found my Tim Holtz ephemera. I mean, I was digging deep for it. So, do I want to use that double-sided tape that I suddenly misplaced on myself? Does anybody see it on my desk? My desk is a mess. It is more than a mess, actually. And then I think I'm going to use that to make a couple of tags. And I might end up grabbing another sheet I'm gonna need a hard surface here. You see, yeah, you can kind of see, can't you? We'll keep moving things. And I'll get this cleaned up afterwards to start fresh for Christmas. I just really wanted to do some Halloween crafting, and today was the day to do it. Since Halloween's fast approaching, I think what I'll do up here is just kind of go like that and like that, and then once I get these off, I will just apply some glue. I do have my tape gun, but again, it hassles me. It's been forever since I used it, so the glue got old, the adhesive. But I can try it, see if it works. Ah, come on. But then again, I think I'll just use the backup glue on it because it's my safest bet. It just always is. I probably didn't need this double-sided, but I just like to have the reinforcements. Especially when you're going to load up a pocket with stuff. And that could be anything. Pictures or cards. You know, you might put something like a little bit 3D in there. Like a toy or something that your kid got. You just don't know what's going to go in that pocket. And I'm looking for my glasses because I can't see to put that pin back in. I hit it a couple times on my own, and then now I'm struggling again. There we go. Alright. So that's ready. Tinks is up here ready to invade my privacy. They definitely like to do that. Make sure that's straight. Could I get away with the sticker? There's a good chance. I like to use the stickers up. I like the pumpkin. Oh, he looks good there. To go with this pumpkin. And I wanted to tuck that string back behind it. But it can be removed. I didn't knot it or anything. So again, it's just on a flashcard. Alright, so we're going to let that dry, and in the meantime, I'm going to get my paper cutter out, cut a couple of tags up, and I have these fun stickers right here, and I'm going to make some little sticker, just tags, just fun tags to put in the pockets. So this was just a 12 by 12 sheet that I'm just trying to use up, getting the rough edges off of it. Actually, I'll probably take that down like another ½ inch because, you know, the pockets get narrow when you add the tape and the glue, etc. And then I think I'm just going to do these 6 inches each. Now what I'm going to do is take my rounder, this right here, and get all corners. And what is that? 7.5, yeah. And then I have this punch. And I'm just going to punch this real quick. It's like a store tag punch almost. And maybe it's stuck. So there's a way you can empty this out. I should probably figure out how to do that. I mean, I've done it in the past. It's just been a while. And then there I got that, and then I got my eyelash trim. Cut a piece. And then I have black as well. So what about 4 inches, 5 inches? Grab a piece of black. Oh, I'll try not to bang my scissors so much. And then, nice big hole. Actually, I wanted to go the other way. Ooh, look at that black and green together. Ooh, spooky. Be great colors for New Year's Eve, too. Okay, so we got that. Now I want to grab my box of ephemera, because I know I have some Tim Holtz Halloween tags in it. I have a video a long time ago. Ooh. Where I empty out a bunch of ephemera into this. And I have all these Tim Holtz Halloween cards in here. I have, you know what, guess what? I'm going to throw a couple more of these little golden book pages in. Since I got my box open. I have an H. Oh, there's a little envelope. Santa. Some graphic 45. If I see a October card, I'll grab it. I don't know if that's supposed to be October. That's cute. I'm gonna put that in the journal. And a couple of fun cards. I'll put that. A skeleton dude. He's kind of cool. Yeah, I thought I had Tim Holtz cards in here. All I have is numbers. Let's see. Oh, a kitty cat. Christmas. A bell and butterfly. Well, maybe I'm misthinking what I thought I saw. Maybe I just saw these because they're kind of like rubbed on the edge. Well, we can grab one. What got in this bag? I've got some Halloween ephemera in here too. Okay. We'll try to make this work. There's my tag. My idea was to kind of, but J doesn't go with anything. So maybe we'll do the skeleton. I have a spot for this. That's what I'm thinking where I'm going to put it. Oh, right there in the leg bone. And then I have a sticker here. That kind of looks neat, doesn't it? And put it. I think this is going to be clear. Where's my thing? Let's see what happens. It's the first time using these stickers. I've had them for a while. I try to use the point of this to separate. Oh no, wait. No. Okay, they keep the... Alright, so before I do that, we're going to brush it up a little bit. Then take it off. I want to go right up into his crotch. Is it going to stick? Well, we'll see. Hold on. Oh my gosh, my fingers are filthy. Filthy. Yeah, a little bit sticks out, that's sticky. But I really don't want it there because I didn't want it there. I didn't want the stickiness. Okay. Well, you were worthless, Jay. What am I supposed to do with you? I'm going to put this right here. Get a paper clip. You know my paper clip production is expensive. Let's see what colors we're working with. Nah, that's not Halloween. That's not either. Okay, we can deal with an orange. So that is, you can just fold it out. I just wanted to put a little tag right here. Alright, what have we got done so far? Not much. Not much at all. I wonder if I should paper clip that in. I kind of get the feeling it wouldn't hurt to have something just holding that together. I have these right here. They have a heart on them. They do. I don't want to do a heart. Hold on. I have regular copper colored paper clips. It's not heart season yet. There. Okay. So back to this guy. I want to make a little tag for him too. And I'm trying to see what I have. I can put in there. Oh, I do have a couple cards. Oh, I do. I got these bags a long time ago. These zipper bags. And as I use them, the zippers break on them. Well, that just kind of does not go along with the theme. It does, but it doesn't. Is there anything fun? Oh, I got some simple stories there. And this is more modern Halloween, and this is more vintage Halloween. So let me see what else I have. I know, kitty. I can't get I don't think I can get a Project Life card in there. Oh, but I wonder if I bet I can make something from that. Okay. Let's check out my scissor skills. I never can cut straight. Let me cut right there. Tinks. Pardon the interruption. Oh my gosh, there's no reason why she has to be up here. No, stay there. No, stay there. I just don't have the room for her to be up here right now. The only time they really mess around is in here is when I'm in here. Two. What? Ah, it's going crooked on me. Ah, right through his head. I don't like it right through his head. Hold on, do I got another piece I can work with? Sometimes, you know, that's what happens. Alright, let me get my paper trimmer. Yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. So we'll get the trimmer out. Ah, perfect. Alright, I'm going to round the corners again. And then I think I'll probably hang it up after this one. We'll go through the book real quick, and then I'll just, when I get some time this week, I'll come in and embellish it. And maybe I'll do an updated video if I can before Halloween. Fun tags. Let me grab a ticket. We'll do this orange. Kind of following through on that ticket theme. And where's my mini stapler that I dug out? And if I wanted to, I could take a little piece of trim and, you know, staple it onto the back, and I can do that. Just so there's a little something fun. Since the staples are so small. Did that stick? Oh, it did. It went through it. Yay. A little foo-foo on it. Alright, so real quick, That's what the cover looks like. The spine, the back. Hopefully, I'm hoping that dries. I had a little mishap with my spray glue. It was thick. So I'm really hoping as the days go by that dries up some. And there's the first page. We got her done. Tuck pocket, parchment, wrapping paper. I got glue stuck right there on my finger. It's driving me nuts. Put a little tab there. I'm going to tab a lot. There's the bag we did. Oh, I did get out right here. I did want to add. So I like things poking out the top. Was that thick enough to go through it? It was. Good. So there's the inside of the first signature. I added a little charm. And there's the middle. Second, we've added a pocket. Cavallini bag can be tucked with goodies. There's the card. There's that wrapping paper. And there's a tag we just made with the sticker and the Tim Holtz piece, and just paper clipped it on there. And I'm hoping that stays. I might want to go under. Sometimes you can get that paper clip to kind of catch it. And have this other milk cap. I think I'm going to stick right there. I'll use the big stapler this time. Just so it's kind of poking out the top. So I'm going to put a couple, more tabs on it. Make some more embellishments, and again, if I finish it up before Halloween, I'll pop back on and give you the final walkthrough. But until then, happy Halloween, and thanks for joining me and hanging with me, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.